Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. And if you're new to my channel, my name is Janice. Welcome. I'm gonna do another painting. I'm gonna paint this into a lovely, beautiful Caribbean sunny beach with a flamingo. I'm gonna start off with titanium white and paint the whole of this in now. So I'm gonna do this all over. That's it. So I'm using sapphire blue up here. I'm going to use sapphire blue and is acrylic and is sapphire blue. So I'm going to carry on and paint up here all blue and nice. So I'm going to put like some light blue up here and then put some clouds and all that. So I'm going to start painting in some blue here and then put some clouds in there. So I'm going to paint first here. Seems to have a little dent in this painting, I don't know why. So I'm going to stop and then I'm going to put it in half with a darker blue going just at the horizon here. I finished painting and I'm doing the horizon there, so I want that bit to be a darker color. And then here is going to be some plants, some plantation, some little trees or something going here. So I'm going to paint that black in a minute. So now I'm going to do lighter paint this. So I'm going to put some white with the blue, the sapphire blue. I'm going to add some white with it. So I'm going to add some white with the blue and get the water to be a little lighter. So I want here to be whiter. So it might need it because it's drying out, so I need to wet it. So what I'm going to do is put lighter blue here. So I'm going to continue with some lighter blue. So it looks like the beach just around here. Not too far down. And then I'm going to put the beach somewhere along here. So all here is going to be plantation there. That's it. So here it's going to be like a, what do you call it, like a pier going across here. Certain part of the sea, but I'll do that first. What I'm going to do is kind of a lightish rock. I'm going to go for like, I want light sand beach, so I want the beach to be like that. But I'm going to do that now. But it's going to have some rocks here, so I'm going to need to put some rocks right here. Some rocks is coming up here. But let me deal with the sky first, because I'll need to do certain thing at a time. So I'm going to put some cloud first. I'm going to put some cloud first. So here we go. Need some white, some more white. So I'm just using white for the cloud. A few cloud coming in here. I'll put a few cloud here. So I'm just going to do some cloud and finish off doing some cloud. So what I'm doing, I'm just kind of making some clouds. Like so to put them up here going. Just for the titanium white, I'm doing this cloud with. Like making some cloud here and there and everywhere. Not too much cloud I'm doing, not too much. Just little. Don't want to put too much. I put a little bit too much paint in. Now I'm gonna have to make the cloud bigger there because I put a little bit too much paint. Didn't want it to be so much. Just wanted a few cloud dotted around. Nothing much. Don't want to overdo it. So that's it. Basically, I want the sky to look like. So I'm mixing some brown and some white together because I want to put some rocks. Hey, some kind of really light rocks going here. So I'm gonna put some rocks here. So I'm gonna part them out to make them look better. So it's just look like that for now. So I'm gonna put some rocks here. So rocks gonna be all along here. Quite a few rocks gonna be along here. And then, so this is brown white, and then I'm gonna do the ground, brown and white, the sand, not the ground. So I'm just gonna paint the sand lightly brown, not too much, just light brown. So I'm gonna do a flamingo, right? I'm gonna do a flamingo, so I'm gonna take it about this tall. So I'm gonna bring the, right, I don't know if you could see, I'm gonna bring it not down like that. I'll start it out. Okay, so I'll bring a bit down like that for the flamingo. So that's the start. So I'll put piece of black mark like that, coming down like that for the flamingo. That's it. I'm gonna do it step by step so you can see what I'm doing, because sometimes I don't do it right. Can you see? Seems far away, the video. Okay. I bring a bit like this down for the flamingo. And then I pin this part. I'm sorry, I'm trying to hold it while I think so you can see what I'm doing. So, yeah, so that's it. And then we got another part of the mouth here, like that. I'm gonna do it slowly so you can see what I'm doing. I'll do that like you know, wide it out like that and put the beak. I'm gonna put the head of the flamingo now. And then like that. The head of it. So I'm going around like that. I have to wet it a bit because it's a little bit thin. Now I'm gonna go like a I just wet it a bit because my brush is a little bit sorry. Oh, sorry, I don't know if the phone is the same place because I don't know if the camera is the same place because I'm holding it in my hand. So, yeah. I'll sort it out as I go along. So, yeah. Now the shape look cool. I will fix it as I go along. I'm taking the neck all the way down. If I make any mistake, I could always take it off. But the neck have to come all the way down because they have a really, really, really long neck. So, yeah. The flamingo and flamingo have really, really long neck. So, yeah. So that looks cool so far. I bring the neck all the way down. Sorry about the machine. My washing machine always seems to be on when I'm painting. So I'll bring the neck all the way down. And then we're gonna go around like that. And then I'm gonna bring this or something like that. Okay. Take my time. Okay. I am bringing it like, start making some like furry bits. So I have fur out here when I'm ready. Because I kind of have a little furry bit and a wing coming in there. That's how they kind of look. So I'm already preparing the look. Already preparing the look already, so when I'm ready to do it, it's done. So yeah, so that looks more like it to me. That looks more like it to me. Looks like a flamingo to me. And then I have to paint it in. So that's it. Making their legs. The legs is so skinny. And then you bring the leg. I'm gonna bring it right all the way down. All the way down here. The legs is kind of going something like that. Alright. And then I'm gonna do your leg somewhere here, I believe. 1 minute. I'm doing the other leg. So I do it straight like that. Come down like that. And I'm gonna go down a little bit more. Bring this other one straight down like that. Like that. All the way down like that. I'm just doing it slowly so you can see what I'm doing. Like that. So this is the two legs. Flamingo legs are really, 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 really skinny. So I'll do him like that. Like that. Like that. And this one like that. Yeah, so I just have to go over them a bit, make them look a little bit better than this. So I have to look better. Not too close, because when I'm doing the video, edit it, and it doesn't show them so much if I'm too close, so I need to come back a bit. Right, so yeah, I'm gonna have to sort that out because I'm getting messed up with the feet, but that's easy because I still have to paint over, do this, do that. So I'm gonna paint in here all black now, and then I would start doing the feather. So I'm gonna do all in there all black and the face and stuff, and get ready to start putting in the eyes and all that. So I'm gonna paint the whole thing black now. I'm painting it in all black now everywhere, and the body as well. So I'm giving it all black until I'm ready to put in the feathers and all that. So just continue to paint it black. I like sort of getting some black paint and then just creating like a feather-like effect like that. Yeah, like that. So that's how I'm gonna do with it. Looks good. See, it looks nice. So that's how I'm gonna do with it. It looks good. I'm happy with that. And the neck, go neck. So this is it. But I said it's gonna have some bushes, so some palm trees is gonna be coming out the bush like that. Some little palm trees is gonna be coming out the bush like that. Okay, so some palm trees is gonna be here. My brush is dry. I'm gonna paint this in the back. I'm just like get this brush and I'm just painting here in the back because it meant to look like a pier over here. So it's from a far distance, it looked like a line, but it's a pier. This is a pier over there. So I'm thinking I need a round brush, one of those detailed brush. So I will just continue to do a pier over here, like that. So I'm gonna continue to do that. So what I'm basically doing, I'm putting like black, I put a black across and then I'm putting things that look like, you know, like walls in the, like wall in the, on the pier, like underneath, you know, the support for it. So I'm just putting it like concrete underneath there, really. Make it look like concrete holding it. Like that. So I'm gonna paint where I'm gonna put the bush them. Like here, bush is gonna be all around here. Like bush is gonna be all here. And then the palm tree gonna be coming in there. So I'm just putting black here for two of the bushes. Just the bushes, them is gonna be all black here. So all black here with the bushes. So there you go, we got some bushes. And then the rocks, I'm gonna put the rocks them black to get them in first, and then I'm gonna start putting white on them, like gray. So some rocks is coming here, so I'm gonna paint them black as well. Rocks. I'm gonna wet my brush because I'm sorry. Oh, I hate when that happens. That happens sometimes. So I'm just gonna paint the black. Now I'm gonna start painting half of my flamingo white. I'm gonna paint the whole of it white anyway because this part is gonna be pink. So I'm putting in colors first before I do it, because all here is going to be pink. So I'm gonna do all of it first in white. Now I'm gonna do it all in white, and then I'll do the pink. So I'm gonna continue doing the whole lot in white. I'm bringing the flamingo like white feathers coming forward like that. Just doing like feathery effect on it. So like that. And then I'll put the pink in. Might even have to go back into with some of black before I put the pink because I want it to look really realistic. So that's that. And I'm gonna start putting some white around the sea, like to make the sea edges like white around the sea. So I'm gonna do, my battery is going dead. So I put white all around the C bit, white all around the C too, so you can see it and it look like where the wave start. So that's it. Now I'm gonna deal with the rocks, I believe. So I'm gonna put the eye right here. Gonna put the eye right there. I think the eye's gonna be here, but I'll sort it out properly. Just put it white like that for now because I gotta go in and do a lot more difference to it. Okay, so I'm gonna paint all here white as well. So I'm gonna finish painting the bird white. This is what I'm doing. I'm just going around the rock stem and whitening them. And I will have to come in with other color and just make them look like rock. Just whitening them, and then I'll go in with other color like browns and all that. Just making them like kind of circular to show the rocks. I'm putting some wave on the sea. So what I did, I just put in like using this brush and just tap a little one, just to make it look like a little wave coming off the sea. And I'm just gonna put a little bit more sort of here. We don't want it too much wave because I want to make it look quite what do you call it? I don't want it to look too heavy. Like the wave to look so heavy. So I'm just gonna continue putting little wave all over. So I mix some light red, light pink and some red together. So I want my flamingo to be kind of reddy pink. So I'm just gonna take it out like feathers. So I'm just gonna go like this with this thing, like that, with the brush, the end of the brush, just keep doing like that. Get them, follow those white bits. So don't worry if you make a mistake because you can always go over them. So I'm just gonna play around with these now and get my flamingo coming, but I need it more pink. I use some red and some pink in this. So I'm using pink at the bottom here. Pink, the pinker color here. My hand is not very straight. Using pink, and then we use red where the look like if it have a like where the it's drawing. And then I'm gonna put some white in there. So I paint the face red as well. I just paint all over red, and then what I'll do, I'll go in it with some white. So it's looking good so far. And then I'll go in it with a light pink, like a really light pink. So, and then here at the end of they need to be black. From about there is black. So I'm still painting, still making it look more realistic. Oh, and the foot them will be more redder. The feet them will be like web. You know, like how bird foot it kind of webbish. But I'll have to concentrate and make that better. Now I'm gonna do the beak black because there is black. From there to about there is black. Okay. I'll have to go back over it in a minute while it's black anyway. That's black like that. It's kind of messy. I'm gonna have to, because I didn't wet the brush, but I hate when I wet the brush and I don't dry it and it come out like this. It's terrible. But it looks good so far. Very light pink, like almost white. And then I'm gonna put it in here. Bring it in here in the flamingos. Keep doing the feathers. until I get it right. So in the back here, I want to be a little bit whiter, like that. Yep, feathers like that. I'm going to continue to do that for time, because of time. I went in with some pink, lighter pink. I'm going to do some red now and pull them in with the, I'm using a detail brush. And I'm just pulling them in, like the redder color in between there. And I put a little bit of tail spiking out here. And then I'm just gonna put some more. And then I'm gonna put more red in it. I think I want it to be more red than pink. Like pink and reddy kind of color. This is the rock, and I use it brown. Remember I was showing you how to think, and then just line in between the rocks to shape them up, make them look like rocks, and let it look darker down here where the sea is part of, like the sand, sorry. Give it some shadows underneath the rocks, like that, make it look more realistic. So I'm gonna go in between and shape out my rocks. While the brown is still wet, I use white and pull it into the white, pull it in while it's wet, so that it looks like the sea is pulled back and it looks all wet along here. So that's what I'm doing basically. So I'm trying to make the sea have that kind of, you know, when it wet and the sea all pulled back, that's how I want it to look, like that. See? That's the look I'm giving it. It's nice. So I'm doing my palm tree. So I done some strands like just really with the brush coming down. And then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna add some kind of something like that. Gonna add something like that for my palm leaf, like something like that. Bring them down like that. And then I'm gonna do like that on each side. Just like that, kind of like that. So I'm gonna continue, if you continue doing something like this, and doing the palm tree, bring the palm tree down, like that, and take it all the way up. And as you go up, make them longer, a little longer, and make sure it pointed as well. And then do the same thing on the other side like that. Go up like that, okay? As you notice, this is what I'm still doing with my palm leaf. I dragging the trees them down like that. You put, and then you keep going up like that, dragging them out. Dragging them out like that, okay? So you see how that look? Just like, that's how you want to do them. What I'm doing to my rocks them now, I'm bringing them like in a more upwards position. If you notice, they look like if they're sticking out now than just flat, so they will look better. So I'm just gonna go in with all my colors now and change the color like the colors like what I had before, basically, because I use white, titanium white. So I'm gonna go back now and use browns and other colors on them now. My plantation at the back, I'm just using green and just going in like that and doing the green bit with the plantation at the back. I'm just using green. So that green and just going in between. I'll show you how I did that bit. So I'm just using green. And the green I'm using is, I'll tell you in a minute, is, what green is this? It's lemon green. So I'm using lemon green and I'm just using my fan brush and just dotting them in between. Yeah. So just using my fan brush and brush it. So that's basically what I'm doing, okay? Back over it with little, I'm still going over it with a lemon green. And then you'll just notice the leaf getting better and better and thicker and thicker. So you just go in between and on top. Just do the same tactic you was doing with the darker paint. So you just continue to do that all the way. Just using cream yellow now into the palm tree, for it to look really, give it some light in there now. So all I'm doing is just dragging it through the same way how you done the same way like how you've been doing the other trees. Just drag them through just like that in yellows. Red in the flamingo, and now I think I'm gonna do a little sun like thing here, like the sun coming out or going in somewhere here. I'm gonna do like a little sun effect there, small one, so it looks like a far going down. So that's it basically, and that's my palm tree. They look nice because I put yellow in it. And the stone them, I might go inside the stone somewhere with some dark colors with brown. So this is it, and my flamingo is looking really good. I have to make sure I take this video well, because my last video, it was too close up, and when I cut the clip, it's too close up and you can't really see far back. So I don't want the flamingo head cutting off like the bird is in my last video. So this is it, people. I'm just gonna make a sun here. That's it. What I want to do as well, I want to put some like setback so it looks like it. I think so. I will put all the yellow as well, but I want it to look like the light coming from here. So I don't want a big sun. I just want to put like a little bit and put it going down, so you just barely seeing it. Might do that a little longer. And that's basically my painting finish when I finish this, basically. So it looks good. It's really nice. I'm going to put some yellow in it. I put some yellow and orange, and I make the circle, and then I just take the thing brush and just drag them through the sky to make it look like it's all setting. So that's basically how I'm going to leave it, like that. Might put a little more yellow in the middle. And that's it, wait for it to dry. So I believe my painting finished. I might put some more black in there. I believe it's finished now. I'm quite happy with that. So that's it. Guys, my painting is actually finished. I used some blue and browns and like white to make some shadow in the like part of the palm trees in the water. I finished my my flamingo. I need to forget the name. Finished the sunset at the back there, and that's some rocks there and trees on my. If you want your palm tree to be thicker, keep adding more. You could add your color you want, so you could add more leaf to it and keep doing the same thing I'm doing. But I'm gonna leave mine like that. It's looking beautiful, so I'm happy with that. So that's my painting finished.